Hello, friends, and welcome to the Listening World channel. My name is Jarni, and I'm so happy you are here with us today.
And I'm Safi. Together, we are your hosts for this episode of our podcast. If this is your first time listening, welcome to our family. On this channel, we help you learn English in a simple and natural way. At the same time, we talk about real-life topics that can inspire you and help you grow.
That's right. And today's episode is very special. The title is Change Your Life. Start today. We want to talk about how to make positive changes in your life, even if they are small. Remember, friends, learning English is also a kind of change in life. So this podcast will help you with both your English and your personal growth.
Part 1. Why change feels difficult? Let's start with a question. Why is change so hard? For example, maybe you want to practice English every day, or maybe you want to eat healthier or wake up earlier. You try for a few days, but then you stop. Has that ever happened to you?
I think it has happened to all of us. And the reason is many people think change has to be big, but actually, change starts small.
That reminds me of one of my favorite books, Atomic Habits by James Clear. He writes, "Habits are the compound interest of self-improvement." This means that small habits, repeated every day, can create big results over time.
Yes, just like when you save a little money each day, and one day you find you have saved a lot. If you learn one new word in English every day, after 1 year, you will know 365 new words. That's the power of small steps.
Part 2. Small steps create big change. Let me give an example. Many students tell me, I don't have time to study English for 2 hours. But I always say, do you have 5 minutes? Just 5 minutes. If you study for 5 minutes every day, you will make progress.
That's so true. And when you succeed in small steps, you feel happy. That happiness gives you energy to continue. Remember this, change is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent.
Exactly. Another idea from Atomic Habits is you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. This means that it's not enough to have goals. You need systems, small daily actions that support those goals.
So if your goal is, I want to learn English, your system can be, I read 1 page in English every night. That is how change really happens.
Part 3. Motivation versus action. Another big problem people have is waiting for motivation. They say, I will start when I feel ready.
But guess what? Motivation comes after you start, not before. Stephen Pressfield said, the most important thing is to begin. Nothing else matters except sitting down every day and trying.
Yes, that's why we should not wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. The perfect time is now.
So if you want to change your life, don't wait for Monday or for New Year. Start today, even if it's just one small action.
Part 4. Identity-based habits. There is another powerful idea in Atomic Habits. James Clear says, the most effective way to change your habits is to focus not on what you want to achieve, but on who you want to become.
Yes. So instead of saying, I want to learn English, you say, I am a person who learns English every day.
Exactly. It's about identity. You are not just learning English, you are becoming the kind of person who learns. That makes change stronger because it's part of who you are. Part 5. Our Stories. Safi, can you share a story of how a small change made a big difference in your life?
Of course. A few years ago, I wanted to read more books, but I never had time. So I decided to read only 10 minutes every morning. Just 10 minutes. At first, it felt small, but after 1 year, I had finished 15 books. That habit changed my thinking, my speaking, and even my confidence.
That's amazing. For me, it was writing. I decided to write one sentence every night before bed. Sometimes it was only one line, but after a few months, I had a whole journal. It helped me understand myself better and made me a more positive person.
See, friends? Small actions can really change your life.
Part 6. Practical Tips for Change. Let's give our listeners some simple tips to start changing their life today.
Tip number 1. Start small. Choose one habit, not 10. For example, I will learn one new word today.
Tip number 2. Make it easy. If you want to study, keep your notebook on your desk. If you want to drink more water, put a glass of water where you can see it.
Tip number 3. Track your progress. Use a notebook or a calendar. Every time you complete your habit, make a check mark. It feels good to see your success.
Tip number 4. Celebrate small wins. When you finish your habit, smile. Say, "Yes, I did it." Enjoy that moment. Part 7. Final motivation. Friends, remember this. Change is not about tomorrow. It's about today.
Yes, every small action is important. James Clear said, "Every action you take is a vote for the person you wish to become." So if you want to be healthy, take one healthy step. If you want to learn English, learn one new word. If you want to be happier, smile right now.
Change does not need to be big. It just needs to start. Outro.
Thank you, dear listeners, for joining us today on Change Your Life, Start Today.
You have been listening to the Listening World channel. We hope this episode inspired you to take small steps that lead to big changes.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and share this podcast with your friends who are learning English.
Yes, because the more we share, the more people we can inspire together.
And remember, change your life, start today. See you in the next episode.